It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the Giants. Rocket on quarterback. He's currently third in the NFL in passing yards. It's the Giants and the Commanders, and it's all up next.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcome the Giants offense. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pass pulled in by Carter. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Giants offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the right away, they'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Let's go now.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Michigan State. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And that last throw not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. Here's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal. That tackle's made at the 10-yard line.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball.
The Giants offense and their quarterback. A run with Carter. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Back to throw. That's taken in by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. The Giants offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A huge play just before the half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but If they continue to get that matchup.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down and 3. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Giants 1st down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Throwing now on. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate that ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
70 range.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
They'll throw out of the gun. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Back to the air once more on second down. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. They'll run here. It's Carter. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
Ready. Shut up. Go.
They'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Giants. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that's...
Here we go. Check go.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.
Ready.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.